Hello friends, welcome to Win Graviton. Today we are going to talk about linear equation in one variable, and this for class 8, and this is the part 11 video. In this part 11 video we will talk about word problems. So the first word problem in the part 11 video is that if you subtract half from a number and multiply the result by a half, you get 1 by 8. What is the number? So this is the question. Okay, so this is the word problem. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to first make an equation based upon what they are saying, and then solve for x and then find the number. Okay, so first of all let's observe this sentence. If you subtract half from a number, let's observe this statement. If you subtract half from a number, okay, so the number's value is not mentioned here. Okay, this number's value is not mentioned here. So let's assume that the value of this number is x. Okay, is x. You can choose any variable, but I am going to choose x. Okay, so let the value of this number be x. Okay, so from this x they are going to subtract half. Okay, if we subtract this, and then let's now read the second sentence, that is, and multiply the result by half. Okay, if you subtract the half from a number and multiply that result by a half, okay, so this is the result, and they are saying that if you multiply this result by a half, you get 1 by 8. We are going to get 1 by 8. So this is what they are saying. So based upon this we are going to make an equation. So let's make an equation based upon this. So that is, look at here, subtract half from a number and multiply the result by half, you get 1 by 8. So we can write the equation as x minus half multiplied by half equals to 1 by 8. Now we made an equation successfully, based upon what this question says. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to solve for x. We are going to find the value for x. So let's do it. So half into x minus half. Now what we are going to do, we are going to multiply this half with x first. Okay, so half into x is going to be x by 2, isn't it? It is x by 2. So let's write it, and then half into minus half. Look at here, half into minus half. Minus 1 into 1, that is going to be minus 1. 2 into 2, that is going to be 4. So the resultant is what? Minus 1 by 4. Okay, so this is the value of this. Okay, let's put a bracket over here. Okay, then equals to 1 by 8. Now this minus 1 by 4 is a fraction, it's not a variable term, so we have to shift this to the what? To the RHS, isn't it? So let's do it. So it is going to be x by 2 equals to 1 by 8, and then here it is minus 1 by 4. If we shift it there, it is going to become plus 1 by 4. Let's write it then, plus 1 by 4. Okay, so let's put a bracket over here. Okay, so then now let's take the LCM for this and let's add them up. Okay, so 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4. So what is the LCM of 8 and 4? 8 and 4, the LCM of 8 and 4 is going to be 8. It is going to be 8. So what number you have to multiply with 8 in order to get 8? That is simply 1, isn't it? And then for 4, we have to multiply with 2 in order to get 8. So let's do that. So it is going to be x by 2 equals to, and then 1 into 1 by 8 into 1. Okay, so what we have to multiply with 8 in order to get 8? That is simply 1. So that is why we multiplied with 1. So why we are multiplying this 1 with this one also, which is in the numerator? Because when we multiply a number with the denominator, we have to multiply also the same number with the numerator. So that is why we multiply that 1 with both the numerator and the denominator. And then plus 1 into 2 by 4 into 2. So what number we have to multiply with 4 in order to get 8? That is going to be 2. So when you multiply a number in the denominator, we have to multiply the same number in the numerator also. So that is why 1 into 2 by 4 into 2. So that is why we have done like that. Okay, now let's take the denominator as same, because they have become like fractions with the same denominator. Now let's make it as one fraction. Okay, one fraction under the common denominator of 8. Okay, so then let's put the numerators in. 1 into 1, that is going to be 1, and then 1 into 2, that is going to be plus 2. Okay, so that equals to x by 2. Now let's add these two numbers. So we get 3 by 8, and this equals to x by 2. Okay, so x equals to 3 by 8 into 2. Okay, this 2 is a constant, isn't it? So we have to shift it to the other side. So that is why we have done it. So here it is divided by 2. If we shift it there, it becomes multiplied by 2. Now let's cancel. Okay, so 2 into 4, that is going to result in 8. So now we have cancelled it. So x equals to 3 by 4. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. So this is the answer for this question. Now let's move on to the second question. That is, the sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the numbers. So let's observe the first sentence. That is, the sum of two numbers is 95. Okay, so there are two numbers. When they add each other up, we get 95. Okay, we get 95. And then now let's observe the second sentence. If one of them exceeds the other by 15, this means if one number exceeds the other number by 15, find the numbers. That is what they are saying. So there are two numbers, isn't it? In that there is one number called x. Okay, let's assume that the first number is x. Okay, so then they are saying if and one number exceeds the other by 15. So if one number is x, the other number would be x plus 15. Look at here, if one exceeds the other by 15, so there is one number and there is another number which exceeds the first number by 15. Okay, so this second number is exceeding this first number by 15. So that is why it has a value of x plus 15. Okay, this is x plus 15. Okay, so these are the two numbers. When these add up, we get 95. Okay, so it is going to be x plus 15 equals to 95. Okay, so we can add x and x, isn't it? These are like terms, isn't it? So let's add it. X plus x would give us 2x. Okay, then let's put that 15 over here. Plus 15 equals to 95. So 2x equals to 95 minus 15. Okay, minus 15, isn't it? Now, so why I have shifted this to the right hand side? That is because this is a constant. It should be shifted to the RHS. So 2x equals to 95 minus 15. So 2x equals to what? It is going to be 80. 95 minus 15 is 80. So x equals to 80 divided by 2. Okay, so this is a constant. We have to shift it to the RHS. So we have shifted it. Here it is multiplied by 2. If we shift it there, it becomes divided by 2. Now let's cancel it. Okay, let's cancel it by 2 tables. So we get x equals to 40. And this is the value of x. So now let's find the numbers. Okay, let's find the numbers. So the first number is x. So the first number is going to be, the first number is x, isn't it? So that is going to be what? 40. So this is the first number. The first number is 40, and the second number equals to what? X plus 15, isn't it? It is x plus 15. So what is x? That is going to be 40, isn't it? So 40 plus 15, that is going to be 55. So these are the numbers. So let's check it. So the sum of the two numbers is 95. So when we add 40 and 55, do we get 95? Yes, indeed we get 95. So that is the answer. So thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel Win Graviton. Stay tuned for more videos.